ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of the C.D. Racoola Show. Today we'll be taking a look at a 90s horror classic, The Good Son. Before we get into this bad boy, if you guys could be some goody sons of guns and hit that subscribe button, I'd be much obliged unto you. If you've been following the show, then you know I just love me some 90s horror. Oh, how I love it. And what could be more horrific than Macaulay Culkin as a murderous little kid? I mean, he basically was a murderous little kid in the Home Alone films. I get it. Some of those little traps from Home Alone still make me cringe in pain even today. This 1993 movie, The Good Son, plot features a young boy, Mark, who is played by none other than Elijah Wood, a.k.a. Frodo. Elijah Wood will not be Frodo to me, by the way. Anywho, so Mark's mother dies tragically, and his father has to go away for business, and so he goes to live with his auntie and her uncle, who have a young son named Henry, a.k.a. The Good Son. Mark and Henry initially take to each other, and you think they're going to be the bestest of little buddies. But Mark starts to get the inkling that there's something a little darker about his old pal. Something a little more evil, even. Oh, by the way, spoilers are a-comin'. Here come the spoilers, baby. So a couple of events transpire, including him shooting a dog with whatever kind of crazy gun that was that shoots old boats. I mean, killing people is one thing, but if you kill a doggy, that's where old CD really draws the line. I'm a 600-year-old vampire, and I'm about as evil as it gets. But even I won't lay a hand or a claw on a doggy. So yes, that kind of scared Mark. But when Henry made the life-size dummy and threw it off the bridge into oncoming traffic, mind you, that caused a heap of dangerous pile-ups and accidents. That's where Mark really started to worry about Henry. And when Henry starts talking about how his younger brother just so happened to drown in the bathtub, Mark started to put the pieces together that not only was this Henry kid crazy, but he might even be a serial killer in the making. Oh, by the way, he tries to murder his own sister, throwing her under the ice. His sister Connie is actually Macaulay Culkin's real-life sister, Quinn Culkin, in real life. Pretty awesome. Rory Culkin, Macaulay's younger brother, who you may have heard of, also makes a very tiny appearance in this film as the deceased brother who was drowned in the tub. There's a picture of him, you know, he's only seen in that one photograph, but he's there. Little Easter egg for you. Henry attempts to kind of frame Mark as the out-of-control psycho, but Henry's mommy knows better. Moms always can spot little monsters, can't they? Mommy knows best, and she figures Henry right out. Henry tries to push his mommy to her death off a cliff, but she's saved by Mark, and then Mark and Henry tussle at the edge of the cliff. And then they both end up, one in one hand of the mom and one in the other hand. She ends up dropping Henry to save Mark. Now, I don't know if any mom out there would actually do that to their biological son, even if he was evil, to save their nephew. But as bad as Henry was, I don't think my mom would have dropped me if the roles were reversed there. She loves me still to this day, so that's where I get my good looks, you know. That's my mommy. The Good Son was a great film, and I did think it was really, really scary. You just feel the evil radiating off Henry in this film. We're probably better off that Henry fell off that cliff to his death, because as crazy as he was, we were bound to have his body count grow, as he seemed to like seeing people get hurt, and animals. Psycho killed a dog, you know. So yes, this film will be getting some fantastic marks from me on the old scarometer. Dark and disturbed little kids with a taste for blood are frightening, no denying that. I would like to thank you for joining me here on this episode of the CD Racoola Show, and if you could hit that subscribe button, I would, I bow and scrape to you. Please join me next episode of the show as I take a peek at the film Tales from the Crypt. Demon Night! Love everything Tales from the Crypt. So until next time, my little bloodbugs out there in YouTube land, remember this. You can never tell the dark and sinister thoughts that might be circulating around in a little child's head. They may just be calculating a sinister plan for you. Or they might just be pooping their pampers. Who knows? But anywho, ta-ta, my dears. Ta-ta.